Hi, welcome to Orchestration Minute, where we take a brief but detailed look at some of the various orchestration techniques used throughout classical repertoire so that you might be able to add them to your tool belt as a composer or orchestrator.
Today I want to talk about the piano in the orchestra, which is still a largely unexplored thing even now. The piano's role in the orchestra only really became solidified in the 20th century, where it had a part in many of the symphonies of composers like Shostakovich, Copland, Bernstein, and the composer whose music we'll be looking at today, Prokofiev, more specifically his use of piano in the second movement of his Symphony No. 5. Writing for piano in an orchestra can feel weird. An option that many timid composers will default to is using it as an accompanimental tool. It's often seen as something that should only support existing harmonic structures within the orchestra. Others will write for piano as though it's a harp that's capable of cutting through thicker textures. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with these things, but I want to suggest a diversifying of how we write for piano, and I think this symphony can show us some ways of doing that. Prokofiev frequently demonstrates a more melodic approach to orchestral piano writing, but he's never very explicit about it. Nearly every instance of melodic piano has the instrument not alone, but doubled with another instrument or two, such as this example here with the bass clarinet on this little figure, and in these spots with the bassoons on their melodic commentary. These aren't sweeping melodies by any means, but they are instances in which the piano is able to get at the forefront of the musical content while also taking advantage of its natural strengths as a great reinforcing instrument. I would definitely recommend trying to involve the piano in a melodic way from time to time in your orchestral music, and I'll also just add one last bit of advice. If you're doing a piano line doubled somewhere else in the orchestra like in these little examples, it pays off to make the necessary adjustments to the line to ensure that the music is idiomatic for both the piano and wherever else it may be doubled. Nobody likes to double tongue on the piano.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Like and subscribe for more zoomed in looks at various moments in the orchestral repertoire.